Hey, this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. So today I'm going to do something I've seen in other channels do. They've done their favorite EPs. So I'm going to do my favorite EPs. I usually do if you guys watch my channel, you'll do like 11. Well, I'm going to actually pick 13 of them because that's what I picked and that's what I have and that's what I thought I'd do. But anyway, before I start, I did set out something on my channel community page about what you'd like to see. And I would like to say them, Mika, Magic Sucker, Music Sucker, and Viv Savage asked for like female-fronted bands. So I'm gonna work on that. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So everyone has to give me some suggestions about album covers and classic covers. I'm gonna try to get to that too. But also speaking of album covers, if you look at my background there, my wife got me a couple good albums there, cheap at the garage sale somewhere. So I got some Deep Purple there, and I got Mountain, and I got The Who down at the bottom there. I'm trying to do it like this way, but it's there. So she got me, that's pretty cool. Got me something else. Got a Beatles one. You can't see it over there. So that's pretty cool. I've given me a little stuff in the background, a little different. But anyway, wanted to just give my wife a shout out for that. So it was very nice of her to do that. All right, so I'm gonna do my EPs here. Like I said, I got 13 of them. And, there wasn't any order. The bottom, the top ones maybe, but this one, I'm going to start with this one. This is one from 1997 from a band that probably no one knows, but it's a local band here. And the band is called Rattlebone. And actually, the band members here, I met this guy here, Dale Toth. He's the singer, and I was working at my gas station. I'd seen his band a couple times open up for other bands, local rounds. I recognized him from the band. He's like, oh, so he gave me the copy of this, which is cool. And the guitar player, actually the bass player here, Michael LaPon, was in Symphony X for a while. And the guitar player over here, what the heck's his name again? Richie Rodriguez actually taught his daughter to drive about 15 years ago. So that's pretty funny. But anyway, the band, they're not around anymore. The guy Dale does more like country stuff now, but it's a pretty good EP. I mean, it's regular, for the time, hard rock kind of / glam kind of stuff a little bit. They got songs like Walking Time Bomb, Heart Don't Mean a Thing, Fool for a Day, and Sorry is the last song. Love the song Sorry. It's really good. So I don't know if you can find this anywhere, but it's pretty good. I know it's not like a famous EP, but it's an EP I like, so that's what I put on here. All right, that's my number 13. Number 12 is this EP. It's my band I always like. The newer stuff I'm not too thrilled with, but I do always like them. That death metal band. It came out in 1996, and it's 6 Feet Under with Alive and Dead with some couple 3 studio tracks and then live stuff. But they have the Insect, Drowning is their original songs. They do Priest Grinder, and then they have Suffering and Ecstasy Live, Human's Target, Lycanthropy, and Beneath the Black Sky. I love Beneath the Black Sky. Yeah, so this EP from 6 Feet Under, I like that one. It's my number 12. Now my number 11 is from this band, which I always like this band. They always change the singers, but they got their regular singer back now. And this one is LA Guns, Wasted. Again, every time I laugh, they use that cover. That logo, that cover. I was always on the cover, so many of them. But this one the singer is, I want to say his name wrong. But it's got Tracy Guns on this, but Ralph Sainez, which is the singer for Steel Panther, but he sang for them for a very brief moment in this. But anyway, this album it's pretty good. It's got the song "Wasted," "Well Spent," "Heavy Head," "Forgiving Eyes." They do what do you call it? "Ballad of Jane," 98, do a different version of that, and they do a "Kisses Cold Gin." So it's a pretty good EP though. I kind of like it, so that's why I put it on here. It's one of the ones I like a lot. My next one, number 10, is by this band. I got this one like last year or so, and that's the EP from Heretic, Torture Knows No Boundaries. Really good stuff. This is with their original singer, Julian Mendez, before Mike Howe got the band. So Riding with the Angels, Blood Will Tell, Portrait of Faith, Whitechapel, great song, Whitechapel, and Torture Knows No Boundaries. Great little EP here. Good album, good band. Really good stuff, so really enjoy that one. The next one is by another death metal band. I'm not going to show you the cover because it's kind of like, I really can't. But it's, I got this on a 2-in-1 though, but I'll do it this way. It's Worm Infested by Cannibal Corpse. And I always like this one too. It's a nice little, it's supposed to be a digital thing, but they made a CD. Again, I'm not going to show you the cover because it's kind of, shouldn't be doing this AP. I don't want to get any flags or anything, but they do a systematic elimination, Worm Infested, Demon's Night, which is the cover, The Undeadable Feast, Confessions, another, I believe that's a cover too, and No Remorse from Metallica. So it's a pretty good one, actually. They do a nice job with it. So I'm not sure if they have, I think they have guest vocalists on this one. I want to make sure, and don't want to get it wrong, but I don't know the best for this print is so small, but it's with kind of the back cover, it looks like. I don't want to show you the whole thing, but yeah, it doesn't say. But I know there's guest vocalists on this. But anyway, it's good. It's a good EP from them. I always like that one. I always like Cannibal Corpse, so I'll be doing a Cannibal Corpse ranking at some point too. All right, next one is one that only come from a mail order thing, but I love the guitar player. I don't have the cover. The cover I have actually was signed by him, and they said it was this one, which is the EP, Vinnie Vincent, the EP. The cover looks just exactly like that. This is only 4 songs, but it has Robert Fleischman, who's the original singer for Vinnie Vincent Invasion, the first album. So it's got Euphoria, Get the Let Out, Wild Child, Full Shred. Vinnie's a really talented guy. He's very fast and kind of the samey with his guitar stuff, but I always liked him, so I always love this EP too, because I like Robert Fleischman's voice, and this was a great EP, so that's why that's my number 8. My number 7 is by this thrash metal band, and it's Violence, Torture Tactics, with the song Torture Tactics, the Officer Nice, which is live, and they do Gutter Slut and Dicks of Death, which is pretty damn funny. But the EP is really good. Violence is a great band. So that's my other EP. And that's my number 7. My number 6, I'm sure I got these in order. Yes, I do. Is by this, I guess, American heavy metal band. And this is probably a famous one. People might know this one. It's Witch Killer, Day of the Saxons. Really good EP too. Nice band. I mean, this is all they did, I think, but it's got the song Day of the Saxons, Riders of Doom, Cry Wolf, Beg for Mercy, great song, and Penance for Past Sins. Really good stuff. If you don't have this one, go find it. It's really good. Just straight up heavy metal. That from the time. Really good stuff. Next one is another thrash band, and it's this one too. From the band. What's on my CDs, man? A Sacred Reich. Surf Nicaragua. Great EP too. Surf Nicaragua, One Nation. They do Draining Your Life. Ignorance and Death Squad are on there too. That's from the EP. Are they live from this one? I think those are live. Yep. Draining Your Life, Ignorance and Death Squad are live. But then they do a cover of War Pigs too. Really good. So this one's pretty famous one if you're into this kind of thrash metal stuff. Yeah, great album though. All right, my number 4 is. Well, I don't have the actual. It's on this though. It's got on the. I have it on this one. It's for Slayer, Haunting the Chapel, and it's just on there. It's just added onto the Joe No Mercy album I have. But of course, Chemical Warfare, Captain of Sin, and Haunting the Chapel, great songs. Just doesn't have Aggressive Perfector on this one. I think they added that later to another EP. I don't have that one, but I have the song on another compilation. But yeah, so Slayer, pretty famous. That's a pretty famous. Haunting the Chapel, really good EP by them. The next 3. Great. Another one. These are the 3 of. I love these 3. These are my 3 favorite ones. This one is also not the original one, but it's still the same thing. It's Merciful Fate in the beginning, but it's the Nuns Have No Fun EP with extra tracks. But of course, this one has Doom by the Living Dead. Of course, Without a Soul. Nuns Have No Fun. Devil's Eyes. I mean, that's the EP, so I'm just going to list those. So great though. Great EP. Great band is where they got their start, and it's just fantastic stuff. Evil for the time. People are scared of that stuff. All right, number 2, my number 1. These are other ones. I love these 2 EPs. And this one is from 1983. And the first thing the band ever put out, and that's Rats EP. Great EP. Great job. The band, Sweet Cheater. You think you're tough. You got it. Tell the World. Back for More is a different version. It's a little bit longer than the Out of the Cellar version, but still a great song. And love the Walking the Dog, which is a cover, but it's a cover of a cover, I think, because Aerosmith covered it, and I think they're doing a count that Aerosmith did it. But excellent one. So that's my number 2. Number 1 is, what else could it be? But I mean, I love this EP. It's my favorite one, and this is, like I said, not really in order, but this one's in order as number 1. That's the debut from the Queensryche. It's just fantastic. Love the logo. Every song on here is just amazing. Queen of the Reich, of course, it introduced the world with that song. It's absolutely amazing. Knight Rider, Blinded, and of course The Lady Wore Black. They still play that one live. And Queen of the Reich, too. So, yeah, when you play the same couple songs from your debut, it was pretty damn good. So, anyway, that's my top 13 debuts, EPs, I should say. Some more debuts, though. So, but excellent stuff. So, I've heard a lot of channels doing their EPs, and these are nice, different ones. So, I like a lot of EPs out there. I've missed a million of them, I'm sure. There's millions out there. But these are the ones I picked, the ones I like. So, anyway, guys, what you guys EPs you have, you like, put them in the comments, please. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And keep rocking metal alive. We'll see you next time.